some Americans may get hundreds of dollars more in Social Security benefits under Biden's proposed change. Joe Biden has plans to expand Social Security, and in some cases, the benefit retirees receive. Biden said he would improve Social Security, take the program off the path of insolvency, provide a higher benefit for the oldest beneficiaries and eliminate penalties for teachers and public sector workers who may face eligibility issues. Biden also said he would implement a minimum benefit for Americans who worked for 30 years, at least 125% of the poverty level. No one who has worked for decades and paid into Social Security should have to spend their retirement in poverty, his campaign site said. Whether this proposal would be passed, or how soon, is yet to be seen. Biden may have a hard time with passing legislation. Still, there's a chance both Democrats and Republicans will agree on this particular provision, said Dean Baker, senior economist at the Center for Economic and Policy Research. I would think there's at least a possibility, he said. Americans who worked low-paying jobs their whole lives would see the greatest benefits to a provision like this, said Nancy Altman, president of Social Security Works, which advocates for expanding the program. Social Security is in need of fixing, experts say. The trust funds that support the program are expected to be depleted in the next 15 years, in which case beneficiaries would receive approximately 80% of what they're owed. The minimum benefit is not a new concept. The idea, known as a special minimum benefit, was first enacted in the early 1970s to provide adequate benefits to long-term low earners, according to the Social Security Administration. But the current law is outdated, Altman said. The standard Social Security benefit is indexed to wages, whereas the special minimum benefit is indexed to the average price of goods. Because average wages tend to outgrow average prices, each year the number of eligible beneficiaries for the special minimum benefit gets smaller. In a way, it's updating the minimum, she said. Biden's plan would increase the minimum benefit for eligible beneficiaries. Under the current law, the full special minimum benefit was $886.40 in 2019. Under Biden's proposal, it would have been $1,301, according to the Penn-Wharton budget model. The cost of this proposal should be minimal, considering the number of people affected by this provision is limited because of the restrictions for who qualifies. In terms of overall budget, it isn't that much money, Baker at the Center for Economic and Policy Research said. In other news, support for a fourth stimulus check. A group of Democratic senators, including Ron Wyden of Oregon, Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts and Bernie Sanders of Vermont, sent a letter to President Joe Biden at the end of March requesting recurring direct payments and automatic unemployment insurance extensions tied to economic conditions. As the senators reasoned in their letter, this crisis is far from over, and families deserve certainty that they can put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. Families should not be at the mercy of constantly shifting legislative timelines and ad hoc solutions. An earlier letter to President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris from 53 representatives, led by Ilhan Omar of Minnesota, carved out a similar position. Recurring direct payments until the economy recovers will help ensure that people can meet their basic needs, provide racially equitable solutions, and shorten the length of the recession. Additional co-signers included New York's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Michigan's Rashida Tlaib, two other notable names among House progressives. The letter didn't place a number on the requested stimulus payments, but a tweet soon after put it at $2,000 per month for the length of the pandemic. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more news and daily updates.